Ghana's upcoming referendum, which forms part of the ongoing constitutional reform process, could be an innovative one, as two questions are being considered to be posed to voters instead of the conventional one question.
According to a member of the Constitutional Review Committee, Mrs. Estelle Appiah, one contentious issue to be considered would be whether to abolish the death penalty. Mrs. Appiah was addressing a regional stakeholders briefing on the constitutional review implementation process in Sunyani.
The review process for the 1992 Constitution of Ghana started in 2009. The Constitution Review Committee received over 83,000 submissions from various sectors before presenting its report and 2 amendment bills. This led to the formation of the Constitution Review Implementation Committee to see to the implementation of the recommendations in the Constitution Review Committee report following government white paper, which largely accepted the recommendations. The committee, as part of its work, is briefing Ghanaians through regional forums across the country. In attendance at the Sunyani event were representatives of various groups and institutions in Buna-Ahafo region. Speaking on the entrenched provisions which has made the referendum necessary, a member of the Constitution Review Implementation Committee, Mrs. Estelle Appiah, said, although a number of subjects would be voted on, the issue of the death sentence seems to be the most contentious, hence the need for innovation to ensure that it does not affect the other issues.
Many Ghanaians still feel very strongly that the death penalty should not be abolished. And we realize that if we have one question, yes or no, to the entirety of the entrenched bill, the death penalty provision alone may cloud the process and create a situation where the exercise is one in futility, simply because people have voted no when they would otherwise have voted yes, but for the death penalty issue.
Mrs. Appiah said issues to be voted on include proposals for change to compulsory acquisition of property, fundamental human rights, establishment of an independent commission to determine the salaries of Article 71. She stressed that a CRIC will carry out adequate education on the issue to make all Ghanaians fully understand them. She said the referendum would require 75% voter turnout or 40% to get the proposed changes passed. This would be followed by parliamentary approval and presidential assent to complete the process. Another member of the CRIC, Dr. Jessica Agambela, said the direct principles of state policy, alteration of constituency boundaries, composition of the Supreme Court and the National Media Commission are to be empowered to be able to check the media. During an open forum, a variety of issues were raised. A representative of the Ghana Bar Association said the proposed removal of the law that requires the president to appoint majority of his ministers from parliament could be replaced with a law that gives him 2 leeway, and this must be checked. In response, a member of the committee, Mrs. Appiah, said the idea is to make it possible for the president to select the people he thinks he can work with.